Hello? Oh my gosh. Ah, my mic wasn't working. I was so set up so early, except I didn't check my mic. Hello, Kimlon. Hello, Sweet. Hello, Uncle Punch. Thank you for the 48 months sub. You're gonna be clipping tonight? I hope there's something for you to clip tonight, because I'm concerned. Hello. I don't have that much to talk about on the intro page, but I'm a little bit sleepy, but mostly we're going to be doing a custom dungeon creator thing in the game, and the UI is very scary. We looked at it a little bit towards the end of last stream, and I'm a little bit scared. So I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see though. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday. It's Friday Junior. We're creating. We're going to be so creative today. It's gonna be only a little bit painful. And Kimlon's gonna play it? No, we'll play through it too. We're just gonna play through it. Apparently there's some unlockable stuff behind it, so I gotta do this and we'll see how it goes. But that's a fun idea. My head and Kimlon's head and Sweet's head maybe, we've all been full of ideas, thinking about some 5th anniversary stuff going on. So I was literally just thinking about it before stream today. So hopefully I don't freaking spoil anything, because like it's literally all of the ideas are floating in my brain right now. Oh. Remote you in? Alright, alright. Sweet will play the dungeons, just kidding. Maybe, like, there would be some sort of community exchange thing where we could make custom stages or dungeons or puzzles and exchange them around and people play each other's puzzles. That would be cool one day. That is not going on today. I'm going to be creating my own hell, and I will be trudging through it myself. Something, make your bed, now lie in it. Hi Falcon, I'm just saying hi to everyone. Welcome in. I'm explaining a little bit what we're doing today. We're gonna be doing some custom dungeon stuff in Dampe's little custom dungeon creator. I don't super have anything to show today. I've kind of just been at work this week, so Kimlon and I started a new jigsaw puzzle. We've been really into jigsaw puzzles the past like few months. I don't really have like that to show you, but it is in the room, so I'll just head us on over to the game. Okay, there's no good way to like fade out the music. I guess like any fade out is better than nothing. Oops, let me start the game from the beginning. I literally don't touch my Switch in between the times we play. Most of the games that I play like off stream are Steam games or like net play on Dolphin. Thank you for the hydrate, Falcon. Yes, I'm so excited. We'll play Peak tomorrow. You feel like you missed so many game nights? Were you here like two game nights ago? I feel like you only missed one, right? But like, we missed you though. We needed you. We needed you in Dodo or me. I'm pretty sure you were there 2 game nights ago, but you were like real silly. How are you doing, Falcon? I'm excited to play Peak tomorrow. I'll make sure to get the mod that allows us to play with more than 4 players and stuff. Hello, MJ. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy almost Friday to everyone. You were upside down and turned around. Oh my gosh. Welcome to New Sweet. You wonder if any Zelda-ish level editors exist online? I wonder. Oh, are these like... We'd all have to play Link's Awakening. Are these like actually exchangeable dungeons? if other people had this version of the game. Is that a thing? So before we go over to Dampe's place, I actually wanted to, well, I guess I might find out if that's a thing. I actually wanted to look around for some seashells and pieces of heart. Just to see if I could find any before we head on over. Maybe through Amiibo, yeah. I don't know. It would be cool if they had an online system for it, but I don't know if they do. It's looking like we have 7 pieces of heart missing. Because we need 3 and then 1 more full heart. Before we go to, like, the end game stuff. For seashells, I think we're missing 15, which I don't even know where they could be. I don't even know what to say. So I think it would be good if we sort of just, like, walked around, and see if there's anything that's interactable in new ways, but I don't know if I could really think of anything. We'd just have to walk around and explore a little bit. This is the new thing for the Switch version? Oh, the dungeon creating thing? I see. Last night you and your partner were playing Wingspan with your window open. You heard a scree, scree, scree. And the app said it was a red-tailed hawk. You went outside and found it in a tree before it left. And you also saw a common nighthawk. It goes meep, meep, frup. I have no idea what the bird sounds sound like, but I read your message for you. We have tons of red-tailed hawks here in Southern California. If you look up and see a hawk, it is, like, almost certainly going to be a red-tailed hawk. I kind of wanted to head this way to see if there were any things that were newly interactable with. Because I haven't been this way in a really long time. So, like, maybe there's some things in these caves. I don't remember what's in these caves. I literally don't know where else some seashells could be. Let's get out our shovel just to... Maybe, you know, I should just start I think I should just start walking around with the seashell sensor. I think it's fine. The pieces of heart will probably be harder to find anyways. Okay. Let's see if that reacts at any point. The one you saw was a juvenile, probably calling for its mama. Ah, little baby. There's nothing else in this area, I guess. Okay. Well, that was like one of the only places I had an idea to go to. Does this have a seashell that I haven't gotten? We just had a reaction from the seashell. That doesn't look like a very suspicious place. I would have never thought to dig there. This is... Oh boy. I'm glad they have the secret seashell sensor. Because I could think to dig in like this like little dirt patch up here, but I kind of wouldn't think to dig like every random bush. So, I don't know. What does this say again? Music. The fish stirs in the egg. You are there. Ah, yes, the prophecy. Guess I'll keep walking around this way. Maybe there's some seashells in, like, if these flowers are diggable. These flowers are not diggable. Then I don't know. Ugh, okay, I don't want to go through this area. Let's go... Let's use the teleport warp. Fishy? Is Falcon a fishy? Yeah, I guess we should just start sweeping the map. Let's go to Animal Village and the desert. We haven't been there in a while. Sometimes Kimlon is a fishy. Sometimes I'm a fishy. I'm pretty aquatic. Okay. I kind of wonder what this well is about, but I wonder if, like, they'll tell us about it. I'm not sure they will. Can I just like... How am I supposed to find 7 pieces of heart? I'm so stressed. I feel like that's a lot. Look at that here. Okay, well, let's go towards the beach. Not the beach. The desert. The other place with sand. A wild rupee wolf appears. Hello! I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the seashell and pieces of heart search. Oh! We have a little beep from our seashell detector. I have no freaking idea. I don't know! I'm stressed. I hope you're doing well though, Rupee Wolf. Do you think deserts and beaches are friends? I think about this sometimes, because they're so sandy. I feel like they should be friends. I love when in... I don't know what I'm doing. I love when in video games... Okay, maybe it's up here, on this ledge. I love when in video games, like, a place that was a desert becomes an ocean, or like an ocean becomes a desert, or like, there's signs of like a... I sound fuzzy? What does that mean? Like I sound silly, or the mic sounds weird? Or like there's signs of like a desert having been an ocean, or like an ocean having been a desert. I sound silly dizzy. I'm just tired, I think. I've been a little bit out of my element this week. I'm working with like, I've been assigned to assist a 4th and 5th grade class. And I'm so much more used to kindergartners and 1st graders. Bro, I'm supposed to be in charge of these 5th graders, but they're doing the same aura farming dance that I'm obsessed with. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. They say I'm cooked. The other 5th grade teacher banned the word cooked. What am I supposed to do? What dance? The aura farming kid who's like on the boat, he goes like this. I can't. I'm like sitting down, so I can't really do it the whole way. I love that dance. Not really. You were thinking of dessert. Oh yeah, are desserts and beaches friends? 7 pizzas. Yes, we need to find 7 pizzas of heart. I don't know what this thing is talking about. Is there like another way that I can interact with the ground that I have not been doing? I'm not sure. You're not fish only in Trivia Murder Party? Sometimes I'm fish in my dreams. You slightly know of it because you watch HoloLive clips? Oh, do they do the aura farm dance? I should aura farm in class. Frick. Maybe if I do the dance, they'll be like, oh no, the teacher's doing it, that's so cringe, and then they'll stop doing it. It's fine if they do the dance. The only problem is that since the dance takes place on the bow of a boat, like, they want to stand on something while they do the dance. So they always stand on their chairs, and one of our kids fell off of a chair yesterday. So we need that to not happen. What? Do I have, like, a fishing rod or something? No, because they'll be like, oh man, teacher has so much aura. You wonder how the seashell sensor works? Yeah, I wonder too. I kind of assumed that it worked similarly to the, compass, alerting us of a key chest being nearby. But maybe it's more like... Maybe it's a wider range? I don't know if it's a wider or smaller range, because... the compass in dungeons sort of goes off like when we enter a room, and the rooms tend to be pretty small. For out in the overworld, I don't know what to expect. Still funny to you, cooked as a young person slang, like sports fans have been saying that since years ago. Yeah, it is so funny that it just kind of surfaced again. Teacher, how can you curate a vibe? Oh man. The 5th graders don't cutely mispronounce the word teacher. They're so like, they're busy being cool, and I find it hard to like create a connection that transverses their coolness shield. I don't have the skill set for this yet. Like, I connect a lot easier with kindergartners. I don't know what to do about this. I'm gonna try a bomb? I wonder if... I don't know, like, okay, I feel like I shoveled, like, everything, so I'm not sure. Does one exist in, like, any of these trees? Yeah, that's kind of why I feel like I don't feel like I would do well working at, like, a middle school, because, 5th grade is when they start, like, getting close to middle school behavior, like, they're very... It's a lot more nuanced, and, like... I struggle with the, like, trying to get past that, like, coolness facade. Like, I can't do, like, high contact social cues. I'm autistic. Like, please, let's just sit down, do some big puzzles, and color some things. Kindergarten is, like, my comfort zone. Yeah. What are 5th graders into these days? They like Five Nights at Freddy's. Some of them like Minecraft. Some of them are growing out of Minecraft. Lots of them like Roblox. They like Squid Game. They should not be watching Squid Game. I don't know what else they like. I know, like, in terms of activities, lots of them likes, like, soccer, which is good because I had experience leading soccer last year, and I like that. Okay, what? It went off again in this area now. Let's see if we can we burn these cacti? No. Can we... Is there anything else I can do? What can I do besides dig? I can barely dig in the sand here anyways. Fortnite? Yes, some of them do like Fortnite. I think they're like really into Roblox. Please, let's just draw. Oh my god. 5th graders are so much more self-aware than you were at that age. A generalization. Yeah, I don't know. Did you have like a phone growing up? I feel like the fact that like all these kids have smartphones is a huge factor. Like, they're on TikTok, they're on the social media, getting fed whatever it is in their algorithms, their personal algorithms. So it's just a lot more extra social media brain rot and like self-consciousness to add to what is already difficult in that age. Can you tell when 5th graders have crushes? Yes. It's pretty funny. It is pretty easy to tell. And sometimes they just straight up tell me, but it's because it's not someone in their class. There's someone who was telling me about their crush who's in a band. They have a crush on a band member. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. What if I sing the Song of Soul near these skeletons? Do you think that would help? Let's try this. Any crushes in chat? I don't know. I can't answer this question. I'm fine. Why did it sound wrong when I said Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know, it's so out of my wheelhouse. You're looking at a map of secret seashells for lore. How's it going? Because I thought that I literally thought that turning on the seashell sensor would give us all the answers, and I'd be like, man, this is too easy. But this is not true. I don't know, like, my cough was sus. No. I'm so normal. I wonder if that other skeleton wants this song. Because they're the ones that have eyes. You see the ones I'm near and you're a bit mad. Oh god. This is funny. Let me go in this sand pit again and see what happens. Let's see if there's anything else in here. MJ, your nephew loves Godzilla. I think some of the 5th graders, some of them are really into anime. They like One Piece and One Piece and One Piece. I don't even know what other anime they like. I think that's their favorite. Lots of them have Minecraft shirts, but like, I feel like a lot of them really like the Minecraft movie. I don't know if they really play Minecraft still. It seems more like that they're more into Roblox and Fortnite. A few of them do Naruto runs, yes, but I think it's not very popular. I think, yeah, some of them do like Naruto. I don't know. Yeah, 5th grade is kind of hard for me to connect with. Hopefully it like gets a little bit better. It helps that now that they've oh, I got one. Yay. They hired a bunch more assistants, so it used to be like I would just be doing, well, I guess it helps and it hurts for me personally. I used to do a lot more like menial tasks, like helping organize paperwork and stuff, and like doing sign out and sign in stuff. I like doing menial tasks at work. I think it's more challenging for me when it's like I have to be more of a teacher, because I can't help but put a lot of my heart into it because I care a lot about teaching and kids, but I kind of just want to be there to do 3 hours of work and go home. So like it's a lot easier for me when I get to do the regular tasks instead of being assigned to a class for the whole day. But now that they have a lot of assistants, they assign each assistant to stay with a class for the entire shift. And so that's why I've been working with the 4th and 5th graders this whole time. Okay, could you give me a hint for the one that I'm detecting here? Sweet. Just because we're in the area. Do they dab? I might have seen one dab this week. Back in your day, it was a Sonic run? How? Monopoly Go? Oh, huh. Sees shells. Sweet is Navi. True. Sweet is Navi coded. Think about who or what was once here. The walrus. I guess I should sing Marin's song here. Is it really that? What? That's so specific. Arf, arf, arf. Marin, 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 Marin. Link. Anger. Rage. Thank you. Thank you for the seashell. How could we know this? Yeah, what? I dug every tile possible with my shovel because that's how we get the seashells usually. Maybe the occasional bomb interaction, or like running into a tree, but that one is really specific. Wow, we couldn't get that one until we learned Marin's song after the 8th dungeon. By the way, I usually do a recap of what we did last stream, and last stream we did complete the 8th dungeon, so we got the 8th instrument. So we're not going up to the windfish egg yet, we have to do all our collectibles first. We also got this magic rod from there, which is fireballs. But yeah, what a specific thing. Okay. I think we should keep looking around in places we've been to before, but haven't been in a little while. Just in case they have pieces of heart. That's the one that's gonna be tough, I feel like. I don't really know. There's a piece of heart here, but we already collected it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and let's teleport to a different part of the island. But yeah, like sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm supposed to like tell these kids to do their homework and help them do their homework, but like they're memeing the same way that we meme, and I'm just like, what? It's just like we're literally watching the same stuff on short form videos and laughing at the same stuff. Like, how am I supposed to... I'm supposed to be responsible. And yeah, it's like sometimes now that I'm back in an assisting position, it basically guarantees that I'll always be with a co-teacher. So I'll have like someone I'm working with, and I won't be the only one in charge of like a huge group of kids, which does mean I can like kind of like if someone needs help academically or emotionally or socially or anything, like I can like sort of step aside with them and have the time and space to do that. It's just I don't know how to do it with 5th graders. It's just like not what I'm used to. It can be cool though that you can connect with more older kids. Yeah, for sure. They have a lot more that they can like explain and discuss compared to younger kids. I just like I'm so not used to it. Hopefully I get a little bit more of the hang of it over time. I'm not sure if this room has anything. It's so suspicious looking, but like we didn't get a ping from the seashell sensor, so hopefully there's nothing here. Do 5th graders get Pokemon money? They do. I think we might be starting that next week, because this is the first week of program. You know, okay, here's another concern that I have. We have found seashells inside dungeons. So, I don't know if there are any that I forgot in the dungeons. That's kind of just gonna be a weird problem for us, I guess. You hate when parents are overly wishing their kids were still tiny, so you try to embrace every age as your nieces get older. Yeah, that's true. That's a good perspective of it. I try to, I think I relate with that more like with the cats. Like, I appreciate that I have like photos of them as kittens and stuff, and that I got to spend time with Loaf when he was a kitten. I didn't meet Nemo until he was like, maybe already 6 months old or something, but like, I don't want to like be telling them, oh, I wish you were still a kitten. Like, no, I love them presently. Alright, I freaking don't know where to go. Let's go to a new part of the island and look for more seashells. I chose this upper right area, but I don't really know if I have anything here. Maybe we could check the castle? This little area right here is suspicious too. But, like, I still don't know what to do there. I tried to sing the Ballad of the Wooden Fish there, but I'm not sure. Mambo's Pond. Okay. I feel like I haven't really found seashells in the graveyard area and this tree-y area, so I'm gonna go here. We like Digimon money now. No. Yeah, I think I would have an even harder time if I worked in like middle schools, but at least 5th grade is still in elementary school. Like, they do like act like they're too cool for things, but honestly, they still enjoy a lot of the same toys and games as like 3rd graders do. So it's not too different. Thank you for the posture check, Falcon. It's just not Katsu's comfort zone. These trees are so strange. What do y'all miss from your childhoods? Oh, man. I don't even know. I think just like not having to think of adult responsibilities. Adult responsibilities are a lot to think about. Old school internet? Yeah, for sure. It's a whole different vibe. It was awesome. I think about Pokemon Crater every so often and I'm like, that was so good. I wonder if there were seashells in the color dungeon right here. I wasn't quite old enough to like experience forums fully. I feel like that would have been cool. I experienced a little bit of the like everyone had their own personal website and personal blog instead of like everyone posting on Substack or Medium or like Twitter or whatever it is nowadays that people use for long form posts. Like everyone sort of just hosted their own websites and that was cool. I definitely made a custom website when I was 11 years old. I'm trying to walk around to see if our seashell thingy will make any detecting, but it's not happening. There is a lot of inappropriate TV shows accessible to kids. I feel like this is still true. I guess that hasn't changed. Okay. We walked through the forest before I turned on the seashell sensor, so let me walk through it again. You hope you had a view counter? And had a dancing hamster or something? Yeah, I don't remember. But it definitely had some web pages that were like, I will definitely put things here later, and then I never put things there later. Gaga Ball? Gaga Ball was like on the list of games that we could, what is it called? Facilitate with the kids, but I don't know what it is, so I've always just done something else. I think some of the kids were explaining it to me, but I don't know what it is. Random games at recess, yeah. Like, oh no, bye! The slimes fell in there! They had a whole falling animation and everything. I don't feel like we're getting any seashells here. What the heck happened to them? Why did they just explode? I didn't hit them. I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. Oh, it's that, like, when Kimmelin and I have our own place, like, we'll oh, their spear went back towards them. We'll definitely, like, host mini-games for people in attendance. Kind of like how Like, yeah, as a kid, it's nice that there's always enough kids to play a game. Because there's just, like, always enough kids around. But, like, as an adult, it's like you gotta gather the adults in order to host minigames or play minigames. Yeah, I've never heard of Gaga Ball. You want a slime friend? Yes, I love having a slime friend. I love the baby slimes in Minecraft that don't hurt if you make them the smallest size. This is not true for magma cubes. Maybe it would be true if I used, like, fire resistance potions, but I have not done that. What about in here? Okay. How am I supposed to find, like, 12 more seashells? Yes, let's be friends and play minigames together. Oh my gosh. Everyone can come up with a different minigame to host. And then we'll have a variety of minigames. It'll be awesome. Frick. Real life minigame? Yes. We could do this on the line as well. But I mean, oops. I do mean, like, when Kimlan and I have our own place, we would host minigames at our place and for the party and stuff. PowerPoint night but with games? Yeah, we could do that sometime. I wonder if there's anything this way that I could get. Or, like, maybe in the sign maze? I don't know if we really got any seashells from there. I'm not getting any pings here. We did get a seashell from this dungeon, but, like, I don't want to go back in the dungeons as much as possible until I find out that there are seashells there. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport back up here. Can you come over for minigames? Yes, everyone can come over for minigames. And if you can, come up with a minigame to host. And then we can all host minigames. Cook a cube-shaped steak. What's a real-life minigame? Okay, what's a good example of a real-life minigame? Like... Oh man, Kimlan and I always have these ideas when we're watching, like, freaking Big Brother or The Amazing Race or any, like, reality TV show games. We're like, oh man, we should totally do this in real life with our friends. But now I'm blanking. I don't know. But there's definitely some. Let's check this cave too. Hide and seek. Yeah, hide and seek is a classic one, but I would probably want to try some that are kind of new. I like relay races, like strange relay races. Okay, we have a ping. Cool. We exploded like a big skull house here, but now it's gone, and I guess I never dug that. I didn't think to. But yay, we found one. Let's keep walking. Oh, we got another ping. Maybe up there, but... I thought I stood in that spot and, like, tried to play the Windfish Ballad, but I kind of want to stand on that spot and try to do other things, too. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something to happen there in that spot. It's been so mysterious for so long. Yeah, some funny races, like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of some. Capture the flag, yes! That would be fun. I would like some things with, like, some strange puzzle elements to it. Like, riddles. Not written by AI. Riddles. My god. I can't believe they had me solving riddles written by AI. at my freaking work training last week. I was so mad. I was like, you can't even like put in the time to come up with a nice little riddle. Like, man, fuck you. I was so sad. I was upset. Used to stand in the street and run away when cars came. Yeah, that seems like a dangerous one. I think I like relay races. I like team games. I also feel like I would feel very confident in our group being like really good sports about it and like trying to be competitive but fair. Like the thing with like hosting mini games for the kids that's pretty difficult is that like most of the time you don't actually get to fully play the game. You're mostly like, I'm gonna try a different song here. You're mostly like teaching them how to be good sports or how to take turns or how to follow and understand the rules of a game. You don't really get to play the game like properly. Like 90% of the time. Maybe 10% of the time you get to actually play the game right. You played hide and seek in the oh, but this just teleports us. Okay, let's try the other song again. Ballad of the Windfish. Hide and seek at night? Oh my god, I would cry. I would cry if we played hide and seek at night. No, what's wrong with this? I don't know what to do. Around here, secrets are nigh. What do you mean? Let me restore that dirt spot that I got rid of. But honestly, like, it's true though. You could look at like Mario Party minigames and be like, oh, that one's kind of feasible in real life. Like, kind of do like something like a Mario Party minigame, but like a real life element. Okay, I just don't have examples off the top of my head, but if you look up like minigames that they do for like the competitions in Big Brother, like those are the kinds of things that like we'd want to do probably. Yeah, we gotta watch some Big Brother. It's just really hard to keep up with because they have like 3 episodes a week. And Kimlin and I have been watching old seasons of The Amazing Race instead recently. Early last season to show Tucker True. Yeah, we could find some of the minigame stuff. We could skip around and show minigames off. Spicy food competition? Oh no. Oh, like a taste test competition where like you have to identify the different foods. It's like, that's like a common one that comes up in The Amazing Race. I don't know if I do very good at that. It's usually a memory challenge and a taste test challenge. Like, they have like 8 different cheeses that they have to like taste test, and then they have to like be able to rename them in order or something. Tucker was a minigame champion in last year's Big Brother season. You're sending psychic seashell locations to my mind. Thank you, sweet. Do you have a I like don't have any other ways. I don't know what other things I could do to interact. Okay, what about push you this way? What the frick? Oh my god! What is wrong with this game? You'd be so bad at that competition. I'd probably struggle with, usually in The Amazing Race, they're playing it and like they have to memorize the food names in a different language. Like they did like different types of German mustards or something. And then they also did like French cheeses one time. And it's like the words that you have to memorize for identifying each flavor or food is usually not in your native language, which is usually an extra struggle. Yeah, the taiko episode was very cool. What do they do about allergies? I don't know. I'm not sure. You would end up giving up and naming them Steve and Jerry. Alright, this cheese is named Steve. You can definitely tell Pepsi from Coke. I feel like I could now that I've tried it. But like, maybe before I couldn't, just because I've never really had Pepsi. I think we should go up to the castle area, walk around a little bit, see if the seashell sensor goes off there. Oh. Let's go there. They would require the other person to do the challenge, yeah, true. We're identifying flavors of Dr. Pepper, frick. No. Let me up, okay. Pepsi from sweeter taste. Coke has a fizzier texture. Yeah, I feel like Coke does have a sharper texture. Fizzier, sharper. Sharper, fizzy texture. I agree. Wait, okay, I feel like there's something over here that I've never gone to. Yes, wait, okay, we've never gone here. We need to hookshot this and let's go. Let's see what this is. A single seashell? Let's go! Woo! I was hoping it would be a bigger room than like 8 blocks, but whatever. We take what we can get, I guess. I don't think you can swim under this bridge. Okay, we gotta swim around. Okay, I was like, can I just play this song? But actually, I can't now that I jumped into the water. That's my bad. If I had just stood on the land, we would have been able to. So I'm not sure where to go. Oh, a seashell over here! At the bottom of this waterfall. That's sneaky. A fun fact about that seashell? Yeah, what's the fun fact about that seashell? I assume you mean the one that we hookshotted across to and went down the stairs to. Allergies are banned. No allergies allowed. Kimon is like, keeping a nice list of Amazing Race stuff, but we don't have a list of Big Brother challenges on hand. I promise there's like mini games that we want to do. I'm so sorry I can't come up with any off the top of my head. This one was permanently missable on Game Boy. You could only get it if you had the flying chicken. That's so messed up! Kimmelan and I were thinking about how the rooster was like so missable. Like, they take it away after like you use it once. Fun seashell fact. Shell Oil does operate floating LNG facilities. I don't know what that is. LNG. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, this is just open now. I wonder if the rest of this area has anything that would ping a seashell. I feel like not. We were also searching around here for, oops, for like golden leaves, so I kind of feel like it's double searched. Alright, let's go somewhere else now. Only 8 more. We're making progress. Game Boy Link's Awakening was so bad about permanently missable stuff. Oh gosh, what other stuff was missable? I'm curious now. Okay, we went here. I didn't go down to the maze area, so let's go back down to the maze area. The sign maze. I'm curious what other stuff is permanently missable, if you have it on hand. Panic. What do you mean? Okay, finally one that was in a tree, because I've been doing that to the trees. Yay. That, the walrus one was, like, probably the most specific one we've experienced so far. The others I feel like are alright. Let's see, I like this area. Any seashell here for us? Nothing is really pinging. Oh! I keep forgetting there's like this extra stab attack you can do if you just hold B after. He like goes forward after doing a swipe. Anyways, there was nothing here. Whoa! Whoops. I think your internet is having a moment. No, I'm sorry, sweet. Mainly the photo quest stuff and some seashells. That sucks that the seashells are missable though. Okay, I feel like I went to this area already. And I think I checked this room. Nothing in here. Okay. I'm running out of ideas, but we're gonna keep pushing. I think sweet, if you were... Okay, welcome back! I think I'm gonna need more clues for the pieces of heart, maybe, if anything. Okay, I haven't gone here today. I think we should go here. And then maybe we'll take a little walk along the beach over here. And this upper left area, I feel like that's all the remaining areas for us to sort of stroll around with the seashell sensor for. Thank you for the hand stretch, Falcon. Yeah, the photo quest isn't in this version. There would be a photographer at certain places. I see. That kind of reminds me of the Fuzzy Pickles locations in Earthbound. I liked it that the random stopping for Fuzzy Pickles photo. Hello, part 8. Hello, N. Welcome in. Welcome in, N. We are searching for seashells. Ow. Okay, wow, we got 0 pings from, like, walking around that place. And it's so auraful. It's true! Yeah. And doesn't even need an aura farm. They just have so much aura already. You're an ant? What? Bass might be the highest aura instrument. That's so true. Are you gonna find all the shells and hearts before doing dampe stuffs? Not necessarily. I just wanted to see how much I could get. Are there some that are hidden behind dampe stuffs? I would like to know. If you know, like, the exact number, that's fine. It just turns out that, like... excuse me. It just turned out... Yeah, it is a capital Q question. I just, like, wasn't emotionally ready to do the dungeons yet. The custom dungeons. So I wanted to explore a little bit. Yeah, the exact number would be good while we're out and about. Because we're only 7 seashells away, and we're 7 whole pieces of heart away. That's a lot. I don't know if I could come up with any locations for pieces of heart, so I'm kind of hoping that they're all in Dampe's dungeons, but I don't know if that's gonna be true. Oh my god. I'm chlorophyll. Like chlorophyll. The one piece of heart you're a bit confused by. Oh, huh. Okay, so 1 seashell and 6 pieces of heart. So we're looking for 1 piece of heart in the world and 6 more seashells. That's weird that the numbers reversed like that. I guess it's just because I had 7 seashells remaining and 7 pieces of heart. So 1, 6, 6, 1. Yeah, I guess I'll go back up to this area. We haven't walked around there yet. I need to photosynthesize more. I haven't been photosynthesizing very much recently. Okay, we got a piece of heart from up here. Okay, now I'm kind of stuck up here. I'm gonna warp again. Completing this should count as platinum 100%. Yeah, I think we're 100%ing this game. I don't think it has an in-game counter, but I'm sure we can just say that we did. Let's go down here. Is there any piece to, seashell? No? Okay. Interesting. Plushie Zone needs end of the year awards. I need to, I'm saving my top 10 games list. I need to remake my top 10 games list to be updated. And I'm gonna make that in December, like Falcon had the idea of doing something like that. Music in general is an aura factory. It's so true! Kimlan and I have talked about how, like, if you see someone Ralph the most, no, Kimlan! If you see that someone knows how to play an instrument, they instantly become more attractive. It's so funny. It's also just so true. No. Okay, I have to jump across here. Ah! Fireball. Why is that true? Musical skill is just... It's objectively attractive. Who got the fuzziest this year? Who said PP the most? I feel like Uncle Punch might have been the fuzziest this year. And then you make a top 10 best doors in video games list. I would make a top 10 best lavas, best tasting lavas in video games list. And or a top 10 fishing minigames list. Is there really no seashells here? There's like half buried seashells. That's not what we're looking for. Heat. At Chance N. Yeah, I like N's auto captions on YouTube. Okay, we have some here. Is it just gonna be like randomly in the ground? I know you're beeping. I'm trying. Do I have to play Marin's song here too because this is where she found us washed up? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, Marin. I'm just the seashells are bullying me. Okay, that was not the answer. What about I play the Frog Song of Soul to awaken my past self? Yes, you do need to get that guitar. Oh my gosh. You're a fan of the 1000-year one? Yeah, that would be maybe in the top 10 doors list. I don't know what else I would do here. Like, I have tried to dig up these coconuts. I felt like I wanted to do that, but I don't think that's here. What are you talking about? You wouldn't mind aura farming a little? You could have gotten on the karaoke stage. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for 5 and things, is all I'll say. Yeah! There's a karaoke song suggestion list there, if y'all would like to fill it out. Yes, oh my gosh, we should make music together, please. I don't know that word. I didn't say it. I don't know what to do. Magic powder on where I washed up. Run into the ocean where I washed up. Find my ship. No, I don't know. Maybe, okay, maybe it was to play Marin's song, but I was like on the wrong location. Let's see. I don't know this word. Where did I wash up? I feel like it was here. I wonder how specific it is. Marin, can you help me? I can't find a seashell. What? Sticking out your gat for Nerizzler. What is this? Oh my gosh. Clutch God. Y'all, this is how the 5th graders talk. They say Riz all the time. Well, I think it's going out of fashion, but they used last school year they said Riz all the freaking time. What is Bibu tax? What does that mean? Sweet, do you have a hint for this one? I need 6 more seashells. The Frizz got the Riz. Oh shiz, he's standing on Biz. I should read it like slam poetry. It's on the upper layer? I don't remember. Excuse me, thank you. I was like, I don't remember if I ran into this tree or not. I guess I did not. Shoot. Where am I supposed to get 5 more of these things? I really feel like I've walked around everywhere. Oh boy. Is that octopus flying? Oh, sorry, I don't know why I attacked you. I had an urge. Yeah, they can jump, like, sideways or something. Oh, whoa, a fairy in this tree. That's cool. We can always refill our fairy there, I guess. That's interesting. They have this, like, patch of grass leading to it. So it's like, you could satisfyingly cut the grass like this, and then accidentally run into the tree. But it was actually game design, leading your eye to the tree. Okay, anyways. Where else should I go? I want to talk to Marin, but she's just gonna say something sad about how I'm leaving. No. I just need your advice on where else to find seashells. Okay. Let's see what area of the map I haven't really walked around in. I haven't walked here, really. I have not walked here. I guess I could take, like, the river ride down? Sure. They were standing in the air? What? What the heck? Thank you for the clip. I'll look at it later. Does anyone else have a partner that slowly takes up more and more of the bed? My partner is not quite guilty of that, but Nemo is. Yeah. Nemo is guilty of that. Nemo and I, okay, so like, the way the bed is split up is that Nemo and I, so Kimlon has their half of the bed, and then I have my half of the bed, but I share half of my half of the bed with Nemo. But then he slowly takes up more and more of my half of the bed. Kimlon used to turn over in the middle of the night and pull, like, all of the blanket off of me, and then I'd, like, wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I'm freezing! But that doesn't happen anymore because we have 2 blankets on the bed now. It's because Nemo's getting taller! What? Because you're your own partner, so if you think about that, you take up all the bed. Yeah, sometimes during nap time I hog the entire bed. I like spread out like a cat, like laying on their side. Like that's how I nap. Well, let me back. I just want to go this way. I'm really not trying to do anything here besides see if maybe any of these islands have like seashell sensor detecting anything. But I don't think so. That one's also sports slang, got that dog in them. Oh my gosh, my eye is itchy. Stop to check out the scenery? I did! Okay, I don't want to ride again. Get me off of this thing. Why can't I get off of this? It depends on how your energy is doing. Some days you're good without nap, and some days you're really melted. Yeah, sometimes Kimlan and I are napping at the same time. Other times it's like our naps are desynced. If our naps are desynced enough, like once we're finally both awake at the same time, we're like, long time no see. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see if this waterfall had a secret. You're on a melted week, yeah. It's a pretty melty week here. No waterfall secret. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Link. I actually go to sleep earlier than Gimlan right now. But, I don't know how to describe how much I nap. I mean, not nap, just sleep. Like, I probably sleep like 12 hours a day. I don't know what it is. But, like, I need to find a solution to it. I wish I had more awake hours in the day just for doing all the stuff I want to do. Like, yeah, I nap for like 2 to 3 hours and then I sleep for like 10 hours. Yeah, sometimes it's more than 12 hours. It's pretty rough out here in the Katsu sleep realm. I also like... my sleep just aren't restful. It probably coincides with like... Oh. We got a seashell notif. It probably coincides with like how my dreams are super active. And that's really tiring. I'm so sleepy. I'm beyond sleepy. Did I try the red... I tried... I wore it, but I didn't like use it for an extended amount of time. I don't know if I will. It is nice. It sounds nice that it like gives stronger attack. Have I like gone in here? Is there anything in here? Under the water? No. You've never seen me sleep. That's so funny. I feel like I have maybe at least posted some picture of me and Nemo napping together or something. Because Nemo's so cute, he sleeps next to me. Not to brag that the cat sleeps next to me. I'm sorry, Kimon. We're trying to teach baby Loaf how to be cuddly, but he doesn't really like sleeping on the bed. He prefers to sleep on, like, the carpet. I'm just trying to be relatable. Yeah, I love sleeping. I love going to my alternate dream world universe where I need to graduate college for the 50th time for some reason. Okay. 4 more seashells. Where have I not gone? I feel like I haven't gone back to, like, the mountain area, like, here-ish? We did go here. I didn't really find anything. I did not go back to this area. I think I should have done that while we were there. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the mountain area. Sorry, Dampe, I'm on my way. Thank you for the hydrate, and no, yeah, Nemo used to cuddle. Okay. Let's see. Wait, so Sweet, are you still here? Sweet, pressing the sweet button. Do you have any hint about the one piece of heart that is not in Dampe's minigame? Because I'm not sure what to think. Okay, no seashell here. Pressing the Sooty button, yeah, true. Hi Tam, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And needs tea? What will be your tea of choice today? Tea sounds great. I hope you're doing well today, Tam. We are currently exploring, looking for the last elusive collectibles, and we're also going to do more collectibles by playing a customizable dungeon thing with Dampe, the gravekeeper person. That's fine. We could go we can go to a list of places. I don't mind. If you don't know which specific one it is, I do not mind. Let's see what this cave is and where it goes again. Thank you for the shirt compliment. I like this shirt. It's comfy. I get like 90% of my shirts from the boys section of Target. The brand is Cat and Jack, and it's like, or like the name of it. I think it might be by Target. And they're very comfy. And I just fit in like I like my shirts to be a little bit bigger on me. So I'm an extra large in the boys section. But like, I'm realizing now that when I want to go to like, go out to like the bar or something, or like go to an event with Kimlon or something, that I don't have clothes for that. I've never really had like nice clothes for things. I'm just such a t-shirt and shorts person. So I need to slowly start accumulating like kind of nice clothes. I have like one set of very formal clothes for the one time that Kimlon and I went to one of their friends' weddings a few summers ago. I'm a shorts guy. I'm a shorts guy. I need button-ups in chat. I have like a single button-up, but I don't button it up. It has fish on it. I wear it over shirts, but I don't like buttoning up or zipping up my jackets. Have I gone in the house recently? No. I should. Let's go look at it. The nice thing with long sleeve shirts is you can also roll up the sleeve. Oh, there's the rooster! What? Your t-shirt lately. Sweet is a button-up person, yes. Confirming your buttons, true. You're also a button-up person? Yeah, a shirt with buttons. But like all the way down. Cause like a buttons with just down to like here is like a polo. This is incredible. Hen housekeeper. Woo! Finally! This flying rooster is the greatest! Oh yeah, he was complaining about how the roosters don't fly anymore. Very nice, very nice. Some people say button down. Oh yes. True. Button up or down. It's kind of like saying, are you up to do something or are you down to do something? And it's the same. You're button up like 30% of the time at work. I layer my button up on top of my work shirts and when it gets cold. But it doesn't really get that cold here. So it doesn't happen very often. I also wear sweaters under my shirt. I kind of like the long sleeve under a t-shirt look. But I don't get to do it very often. Up good or down bad? What if I'm up bad? I was gonna say or down good, but then I just stopped my sentence. About water near water dungeon. Okay. Let me see. It is. My Minecraft t-shirts can fall into the formal category, true. I don't know why the chat sometimes doesn't want to let us scroll up. I'm having that problem too, but I'm refreshing it now. Also, that's super warm for in the morning, Tam. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning your Hawaiian shirts, Rupee Wolf. I'm trying to find your message about water dungeons. Sweet. Oh, did you get the one in the water near the water dungeon? Is it in the cave? Or is it outside? I feel like I did both, but let's see. Let's... Not in the cave. Okay. Let's go in the water then. I'm not sure then. Ah! Up, bad, down, good. Wait, that's so good. I'm crying. Can someone add quote this? Please. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to see if these waterfalls have anything. Okay. I'm near the water dungeon. Let me look. Is it like... Was it like over here? You were already adding it on my... Oh my gosh, thank you. Is this the water dungeon? I don't know. I feel like... I'm not sure if it is, actually. Maybe the water dungeon... Are you thinking about the water dungeon... like this? I can go down there, too. Okay, I'll go there. I also wanted to check some areas near there, too. Near the mermaid, okay. My brain is so melty right now. Please bear with me. You know, I don't really know what the intended... Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what the intended way to get across this is. I've always just sort of jumped across and like swiped my sword, but... I wanted to see what is in here. I forgot what's in here. I'm so bad at being near these fish. Yeah, the boomerang is pretty endgame. I don't know what they really want you to do there instead. Because I feel like there should be a way to do it without, like, having to fall in the hole. Yeah, 5 Int is 1 month away. Like, almost exactly. You needed that code for Gradius 3 on SNES. I don't think I ever really played a game where you input a code. It's cool that on, like, some kids' toys, if you input the Konami code, something happens. Are there still, like, games that do something if you input the Konami code? I did not run. You were all invited to 5 Int, it's true. Your birthday is next month. Oh my gosh. Some indie games out there that do it. Oh yeah. Is it like here? I wish I had better control of the camera, like whether or not it goes up or down. I thought I grabbed something from here. I don't see anything else in the water here. Did we try the Conan and Conan Tunic? You know what? We probably should have. That seems like a game that would honor it. You have a coworker who's had his out of office message set to you be back on August 2nd. That's awesome. I love that. It'll come in a flash. Oh, don't remind me. We're doing prep. We are doing the prep. It feels like I would just love so much more awake time. Like I'm so sleepy all the time. In the graveyard? I'm not sure I did. Let's go there. Also, while we're searching for this heart piece, I'm still waiting for a seashell... or like... seashell sensor to say anything. And it's not been saying anything to us recently. I'm stressed. We still need 4 more. Yes, the tea! I was gonna ask if you had any specific tea that you were liking right now, and when you get back. I did not find any heart pieces here, I think. What's in here again? I feel like it's like a path. Ow. That bat always does that to me. Or there's a few bats that like push me back up the stairs. It's not very nice. Oh gosh. I think this just brings us back to this area over here. Oh gosh, okay. I wonder if I could push around some of these graves. I haven't tried pushing all of them, I think. You want to try more teas? Yeah. I would like to know more of the the different subtle flavors of different teas. I'm just so much of a milk tea person that like I don't usually... Well, even there's some milk teas that use a different tea base, but I just can't even tell the difference. Oh gosh, it's such a party over here. These ones are pushable as part of the color dungeon puzzle. Maybe I should push them in... It's so busy. Push them in the direction like that there's dirt existing. Oh my god. Do they want to hear a song? Are you unlivings that want to hear a song? Was there anything else in that cave, or was that it? I feel like there was something in there, maybe a piece of heart before, but that was a long time ago, so I can't remember. TBH. Ah! That was scary! I've never met this one, okay. Are you defeatable, by the way? What's that? Okay, they dropped a fairy. I didn't know these guys were defeatable, even. I just thought they were invincible because they're ghosts. Eepiness level at an extreme. Oh man. I hope you have a good eep soon. Oh, okay, rupee. I guess I'm not having that rupee. What? No! It's so floating! Is there anything up and to the right of the warp point below the graveyard? You're also a bit lost. Okay, no worries. Up and to the right of the warp point. There's a cave there. I can go there. I'm politely waiting for the seashell sensor to say anything. Right and up. This one? Right and up. There's another cave over here. Let's see. Yeah, these caves were bombable. Good night, Falcon. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out today. That one was a fairy fountain. This one I've revisited a few times. I think I got the thing in the back of it, but just to double check, I'm gonna go to the back of it again. Wait, I'm not sure if it was the back of it. I think it was this chest, which is now open. Oh, there's a thing to the right. There's a bombable thing. I don't remember what was there, so let's see what's there. I'm so sleepy. We got something here, which looks like it could have been a piece of heart. I'd be down to try the red armor, maybe going into the final dungeon. I'm just like, the blue armor is so good at reducing damage that I'm just like, I just tank everything. It would be nice to have to think again a little bit. Yeah, see you tomorrow for peak. I'm excited. Okay. Do I have any other places I could go for seashells? This is very tough. I'm looking at the time, 9:30. Maybe we should go visit... Okay. You know, I still haven't returned to this area. I want to return to this location. No, you're good. I feel like... I always kind of wonder, like, what method would be best for keeping track of, like, what stuff I got and stuff I haven't got. But, like, I don't want to have to make you, like, take notes during the playthrough. I wouldn't mind taking notes during the playthrough, but I'm always like, oh, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic that we'll just, like, magically find all of the things, even though, like, there's always some really specific ones that are very missable. And understandably missable. I'm just, like, weirdly optimistic about it. Hard part about checking guides, yeah. I think even in, when Sweet and I played through Sunshine with using a co-op mod earlier this year, like, I think we had to check for blue coins using guides, and it's the same, like, well, I don't remember which ones we got, so we just have to check all of these ones. Ah, frick. Ow, ow, ow. I'm trying to see if our seashell thingy is gonna say anything in this area. Like, I'd like to say I looked through this area pretty thoroughly, but some of the dig spots could just be kind of random. It doesn't know what you've done already. Yeah, exactly. I know there was like a stairs in this little section here, so I'm gonna go here just in case that the stairs is something. If you hear the sunflower noise while I say it too, I'll say it. I don't know, I don't think I could say it at the same time, but I'll say it as well. I love that sound. I was also hoping that the seashell sensor would kind of make it easy, just because it sounded like it would make it really easy. But when this message ends, that's so... I wonder if I could get to do it at the same time. If I redeem it. Oh, I have it on a 1-minute cooldown, I'm sorry. By the end of the stream, if I don't have anything, you'll make a map of the listed shells and heart pieces. Oh, okay. I'm hoping that we can find them. I did walk along the beach. I did not, like, go in the prince's area again. That is one place I could go. I didn't go inside the castle again. Here's my question. According to... I don't know what format it's in, if it's like a list for you, sweet. But... are there seashells in dungeons that we should check out? I know in the first dungeon we got a seashell behind a bombable wall, but I don't know, are there any other seashells that exist within dungeons? Oh, you're seeing a pattern? Yeah. You know, I just noticed. I have to admit this now that you said that. Okay, I do feel like we got 2 seashells from dungeons. Let's go to Dampe. Let's go take a break from seashell hunting. Let's visit Dampe and start our journey. Now that you mentioned that, Uncle Punch, I have to admit that I just, like, right-clicked or, like, looked into the properties of the webcam source on OBS, like, last week, and saw that it was set to 720p. And I was like, wait a second. Can this be set to 1080p? And it's like, I'm not using the webcam for full screen, so it's like... I'm like, would it really make a difference? But it does make it a little bit sharper. Like, the slightest bit more sharper. And maybe that pattern is, happening. I don't know how to pronounce it. Moari pattern is happening because I switched it to 1080p. Alright. Let's arrange. Here is the part that I was very scared of. I've been avoiding it for an hour and a half now, so let's do it. Dungeon Arranging 101. I started this one already. Can you finish it? Make a path from the entrance to the Nightmare's lair. There's gotta be a stop along the way for the treasure chest. If a chamber's got an exit, you gotta connect it to another exit. Nobody wants an exit that goes nowhere. It does look like a French word, but you've never seen it, huh? Alright, arrange. Thank you for the encouragement. It's scary. Excuse me, okay. Let's do one facing to the right, so that... let's just grab a random one. And then we gotta have one that has at least 2. Let's grab a random one. This one has stairs in it? No. I'm scared. Let's do simple. Oh, let's hang out with our friend, the stingray. Our buddy. Alright, 3. Let's do one that goes down. No, down. Sure, we get a red-blue puzzle. Wait, what? Sometimes you think you're all set, but a chamber isn't turning from red to blue like it should. When that happens, press Y and check what the deal is. Check? We got a debug? What do you mean? Oh, they're unconnected chambers. I thought they were talking about the red to blue in the red-blue puzzle in this room. But they're actually talking about that the backgrounds of these are still red because they're not fully connected. And these are blue because they're fully connected. I was like, what's wrong with the puzzle in the one I chose? Okay. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. A cross. Yeah, that was... it's just because of the one I chose. Specifically the one I chose. Let's do this one, sure. There's a stairs. Okay, sure, whatever. I'll do one chamber with stairs isn't enough. Okay. You should put a second stair too, that way they'll link up. Press Y to check on how your stairs connect together. When the entrance lights up green, the job's done. Press A on the entrance to go adventuring through your shiny new dungeon. While you're on your adventure in the chamber dungeon, I'll set you up with all the bombs and such you'll need. After it's over though, you'll have whatever you had before. Okay? Not the stairs one. Let's grab, like, a simple one. Okay, we did it. We got the base, the minimal viable product Now we get to play tests. Let's go adventuring. The goal of an adventure in this dungeon is to get to the end and beat the nightmare. Try not to run out of hearts before you get there. Okay? If you want to quit before the adventure's over, you can either leave through the entrance or choose quit adventuring. Okay. We made this! Oh my gosh, it's the funny guys from the PC games. Oh god. Maybe a chest is gonna appear in here if I defeat them. I already forgot, TBH. If there was a chest in this room or not. Can I use arrows? I don't think there is. Oh, there- Gosh. I don't remember. I should try to remember which rooms have chests. You got 5 rupees, epic. Okay, it shows us which rooms have chests. As if we have a compass for this dungeon, and a map for the dungeon, I guess. I think, like, in part of the instructions we read yesterday, it said that one of the chests will have the nightmare key, so I think that's something. Ah! Maybe they'll make a Zelda Maker for Switch too. Yeah! Like Mario Maker. Zelda Maker, that would be cool. What's better, fluffy or fuzzy? I like fluffy. Fluffy sounds softer. I like being fluffy. Sometimes my hair is fluffy. You wanna make a Zelda-like game? Do it! I believe in you. Make a dungeon crawler something something. Here is our next chest. So y'all know how we made Space Cats last year? It was like a year and a half ago now, but Nemo has a video game called Space Cats that me, Kimlon, and Sweet made. And that was before Loaf was born, but now that Loaf is born and he's in our family, well, we need to make a Loaf game sometime. Yes, Space Cats. These boos are really scary in this game. I feel like they should stop moving when you look at them. But they don't work like regular Mario boos do. Loaf Zelda? I want it to be... Is this mean? I want it to be a survival game because Loaf's backstory is that he was born in a litter of 4 kittens, but, you still hear the crunch noise from Space Cats? Oh my gosh. Yes. He was born in a litter of 4 kittens, but his mama cat only brought 3 of the kittens to us on the first day. And then overnight, she broke out of our window and was like, I don't know, I was kind of like, okay, maybe she just really wants to go outside again. But then she came back at like 5 in the morning, like crying at our window. And there was another kitten in our backyard. Yeah, she broke out of the window screen. We were probably keeping the window open, because this room, the air doesn't circulate very well, so, like, we have to keep the window open to, like, help the air circulate and get us fresh air all the time. She just, like, broke our screen open on our window and jumped out. And then she got Loaf and brought him. She forgot about him. Poor Loaf. So my idea for a Loaf game is that it's a survival game where you have to survive one night by yourself as a little baby kitten. But I'm like, is that too traumatic? We had another idea that was like, what if it's a stinky and farting game? One night at Loaf's, yeah. It could also be a stinky and farting game, a silly game. Aw, poor Loaf. I miss him. I don't know where he is. Dungeon arranging 101 clear. We did it. What a show! There were times I'd swear you had 1 foot in the grave. A thrill like that deserves something from my collection in exchange. A chamber! Slot it into the dungeon to see what's inside. The rupees you find around the dungeon are a little bonus from me. You can keep them once the adventure's over. Watching you down there gave me an idea for a new challenge. It's ready whenever you want it. Okay. Arrange? Adventure? What's adventure? Okay. I want to do something first, which is that we're gonna go get the red... We're gonna get the red tunic. Maybe I want the blue tunic for, like, the final area. But let's wear the red tunic for these dungeons. Let's see how much we can destroy bosses and stuff with it. Let's go get it. 5 Nights at Stinky's. Too serious or too goofy? Yeah. I just want to make a loaf game. Because we made a game that stars Nemo. And now Baby Loaf is another one of our baby cats. No, it's okay, sweet. I think I'll just go through it as much as I can. Powerful red male. How did Nemo get to space? Nemo took a rocket ship. There's an opening cutscene to Space Cats. That's sweet animated. You freaking love red tunic. Yes, we're full of energy now. Thank you, Fairy Queen, for TPing us outside. It's so bright. I can't see. Okay. I'm normal again. I wish I could dash diagonally. No, Nemo! Oh my gosh. Nemo was being funny today. I was like napping weird and then Nemo was laying on my arm. Yes, I am so red. I'm so glowy. Look how much bloom is off my head. You need to learn more game engines. You're so game maker brained. Yeah, you should follow some tutorials for some other ones. You can do it. I believe in you. That's the aura. Yeah! Alright, let's see what adventure is. Maybe it's just choosing... Okay. Yeah, it's just choosing the ones that we've already done. So let's go to arrange so that we can do the next one. You could follow a tutorial and make, like, the basics of a Zelda-like. Placing the basics, speaking of basics. See those tiles with the treasure chest and locked door marks? That's where you put chambers that have stuff in them. You get keys to open locked doors out of treasure chests. Be sure you place enough chests to make it through. Sad to see an adventurer run out of keys. Arrange. You always need an entrance in a nightmare's lair. That's the basic rule of chamber dungeons. This is too hard for me. Some tiles have treasure chests or locked door marks. When you see one of those, you gotta put a chamber on it that has what it wants. Okay. I got it. I understand. I'm just like, I have to choose the entrance and stuff now too. Let's do this one. Let's like make it as small as possible. I'm stressed. Okay. Is this the nightmare? This is the nightmare. Okay. What is this? I don't remember. Oh, it's the eagle. Would we have to go outside for that? I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens there. That was a 2D fight. Let's do 4 connections. Let's do the simplest one. Wait, no, it's not the simplest one. It has 4 locks on it. 4 locked doors. Let's do this locked door. I see. The locked door is for the nightmare. Okay, let's do 1 connection from the left. What are you here for? You. Are we gonna put a fairy? Oh, we need a chest. Let's put, yes! Some color dungeon stuff. And then we need one that goes to the right. Sure, I'll fight a big guy. Oh, but it has a lock on it. What? Oh, I need a chest, that's why. Okay. I need to pick one that has a chest on it. Oh my god. I'm using like 120% of my UI navigating brain right now. Let's go. Yes, the circle friends. You'd rather make a Zelda-like in Game Maker and do regular tutorial for other engines. Yeah, seems like Game Maker would do well for a Zelda-like. Okay, let's go to the right. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to throw you into those already. Oh, the red one matched. Oh. Oops. I like these circle friends, they're funny. I need to learn any game engine. I learned a little bit of Godot like 5 years ago when I worked on Sproy, but I didn't really touch any of the coding for Space Cats at all. I would like to at least have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Okay, we got the key. Hopefully we can do all of these in minimal numbers of rooms. I just gotta not add a bunch of extra rooms in them and stuff. It seems like a cool concept to make a custom dungeon with a bunch of other rooms, but it's not really what I'm here for, so it's okay. Ha! No! You can't do that! Okay, fine. I think I also tried to learn, I tried to do Unity's tutorial, but I couldn't even freaking download the tutorial onto my computer. Or it was just so broken. The website was broken or something. So I gave up. And I was like, screw you, Unity. Bye. Ooh, we have red tunic to fight this guy now. Let's see if it really makes a difference with our power. I wonder what the next game project I'll do is. Maybe I should be shielding that. Oops. Oh gosh. I want them to swoop towards me. Nemo and Loaf partners in time. Aw. Oh my gosh! A 2-player game with Nemo and Loaf. After Loaf gets his game. Oh my god, we're so strong! That was freaking over in no time. We have so much attack damage. Placing the basics clear. That's so strong. Thank you for the other chamber. I don't even know which ones are the new ones. Okay, let's do a new challenge. We are on the custom dungeon grind. A passage across. Oh, we have to do stairs. You can't place chambers on those light gray tiles in the upper right. The only way to reach those tiles is with chambers that have stairs. That's what this challenge is about. You'll learn how to use stairs across long distances. Or you'll fail. One of the two. Alrighty. Which boss do we want to meet again? I kind of like the eagle. But let's do the color dungeon one. The one we just hit a bunch of times. Entrance? Oh, that entrance goes to the left. That's weird. Go up. We'll take the stairs, so we need something with stairs and a chest. It seems. And we need to place at least 2 rooms because there's no such thing as a room that has no connections. I guess. Okay, so let's do left and right. World's reddest dungeon. Never mind. Yeah, it got connected. This one. I hope Dampe is proud. I'm doing the thing. I'm struggling through the UI. In the GB Game Boy Color version, not only did the sword deal more damage, it had a cool visual and sound effect on hit. Ooh! I wonder. That sounds cool. I wonder how it generates these. It just chooses like a random underground one, maybe. Oh! This is what Nintendo does. Yeah, this is how they made their dungeons, actually. I think there's supposed to be a chest in this room. I think if I push the cubes together, this is like... I just remember this because I was like, what am I supposed to do with these? It wasn't very clear. And if your Zelda-like is just for friends only and not for public release, you could just use Zelda sprites as placeholders. True. You got 1 rupee! Let's go. A nightmare key. This is like... The hardest part about this is like literally navigating the UI. And then, boss rematches, I guess. But hopefully the boss rematches are pretty quick with the red tunic. But yeah, I don't know how to describe, like, that I don't come to a Zelda game to navigate UI, so this is just not... I guess this one isn't really a type of boss where the damage will help. Because it's kind of by the number of hits still. It doesn't seem to be changing. Hey. Oh my gosh, you have summoned so many friends. Calm down. Stop running from me. Okay. Suika boss, yeah, they do look like a watermelon. When they had the slices in them. Passage across, clear. I feel like we're gonna have to at least do like 7 more dungeons. Because we haven't received a shell or a piece of heart yet. So, we'll see. You got better at playing more offense styles in games instead of being super careful. I need to learn the opposite. I need to learn how to be careful in games. I just go full offense, 0 armor, and then like, I get deleted. Okay, next idea. Yeah, I need to learn how to like, self-preserve. Fill up your hearts. It's up to you what chambers to use and how to arrange them. Just make sure you fill every single tile in the heart shape of the chamber. What? That's so many rooms! Mind how you go connecting the exits and stairs now. Holy guacamole. Okay, we got this. Let's make a water-themed one. Let's make our fishy boss at the top right. We gotta let's put one... A room with stairs. Okay, let's put some stairs. And... I'm already lost. I'm so confused already. Okay. Shy Guy! Let's get the Shy Guy room in there. You don't like putting defensive strats in RPGs if getting hit is optional. True! Getting hit could be optional. Simply don't get hit. As my greatest Smash mentors have always told me. What the frick is this? A rupee room, okay. Let's see... This is really, really hard. I'm absolutely struggling. I need something that goes down. I don't want to fight enemies. I love this guy. Let's bring this guy back. I love the stingray with the heavy ball. 2. This shape. I guess it's easier to choose the shape, and then I have to choose, like, a room. I don't know what else to say. A puzzle, yes. And then let's do the top right corner. With, what is this? Oh, that's new. Okay. I don't know why it didn't show me all the other ones new like that before. 4 across. This has a bunch of keys. I feel like I've been building something that doesn't require keys. So I want to choose something that doesn't require keys. We need some more chests though, maybe. Sure. I'm crying. My brain is crying. You're playing Clear Obscure where you can dodge, parry, everything. Oh wow, yeah. Like with some turn-based stuff, it's like you've gotta balance it with defense or healing and stuff. But yeah, if you can dodge or parry everything, that's a little different. Like, some of the Paper Marios, like you can parry a lot of stuff, but I think sometimes you can't avoid taking damage completely. I'm gonna put a useless crystal in here, because that'll be awesome. Because I haven't put anything that has a blue and red tiles, but that's okay. Blue and orange tiles, I mean. I will put a big guy. No, wait. I need one that has 3, so it connects at the top. And it needs... Does it need a locked door? Maybe? Oh my gosh. 2. Maybe I can do 1 that goes to the right. I have to fill up all of this? What are you talking about? Okay, wait. I haven't put another stairs! This is not good. Let's do this. Who is this? This is the... Oh, let's do a fairy room right before the boss. Yes! Set ourselves up for success. Alright, now I just need a 3 that does like this. I hope I have enough chests. If I put this one, then I can only reach it from the right. Oh, that's okay. Wait, no, is that okay? No. Let's do this one. The simplest one. Oh my god. No! What happened? Oh, I need a 4. Okay. It's fine. Let's put this one. I just have to push the block. Oh my god. Oh, okay, let's go. Thought you were gonna say I don't want to fight and just know you have 0 defense / HP. Yeah, if you get poked, you're out. But you're parrying all the pokes possible. Their cautious thinking is as long as you stay alive, you can eventually do enough damage. But now you're more about having fun as long as you're not gonna get stuck. Yeah, whoa. Eventually doing enough damage. I feel like... I feel like I get pretty discouraged by having to do chip damage. Ooh. This is tough. Such fast... Oops. I didn't even realize I'm supposed to go... up to the left. Yeah, I feel like if I have to do like a ton of hits on an enemy, I will get discouraged. So I do like being stronger. Is there a chest in this room? No. Okay. What if we find the nightmare key sooner than later? You know what I'm scared that it's true? I'm scared of something being true. Is that What if they program it, hi Shy Guy, so that it's always the last chest that you open? I don't remember how to beat Shy Guy. Like that. You all can be the melee attackers in the party. You don't need any defense or HP in under Deltarune Tail if you're locked in. I'm sorry, Shy Guy. Yeah, oh man. If you're really good at bullet hells, I guess. I don't think I'm good at bullet hells, so that is my concern with wanting to play the new Deltarune chapters soon. It's like, I don't know if I can do it. I'd try my best, of course, but... Let me through! No, Shy Guy! Yes, my useless crystal, I love it. Oh no, I have to fight this guy. You're doing math, like you can improve attack from 250 to 270 or defense from 50 to 70. That's a bigger percent improvement. Oh yeah, that makes sense to me. They're too smart for my my spin attack. That's so sad. Well, hopefully I can... There we go. They don't take as long to defeat anymore, because, we're stronger now. What?! These eyeballs are attacking me. He was a skater guy. True. Puzzle! Okay, wait. I was trying to solve this in my head while going to sleep last week. I don't know. I don't know if I could figure it out. Supposedly, like, the solution is like... Four hits or something? Like, you can do it in 4 hits? Oh, I can't reset it! Because I can't walk in and out of the room. I'm stuck in here! What have I done? I trapped myself with this puzzle. You can find the speedrun answer. Well, now we're back at the beginning. We live here now, yeah. I want to find the speedrun answer, but I don't know if I have it. I don't think I do. Okay, whoops. Thank you. What was the starting? I feel like I made it the opposite of the starting now. Even if I can just solve it again, I feel like that'll be an accomplishment. I didn't mean to... I was like, ah yes, I'm gonna put this puzzle in my dungeon, but I forgot that means it's required. We did it! Okay. You'll take the top left corner. It's fun in, attacking the things to do the puzzle. It's a very satisfying way to interact with the puzzle, as a small Link. I love playing dodgeball with this guy. Was it 4 hits from the original? I didn't take note of when I went to the original. Or the whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing was 4 hits. From the moment we walked in the room, that was 4 hits for sure. No, why did my dodgeball have to die? Yes, I love this room. Oh my god. I'm too brain empty. But the other day I did successfully fool Kimlan by saying something very seriously, and they believed me even though it was not true. And then I was like, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Frick. It was that Kimlan forgot that we need to buy helium if we want to blow up balloons that would float. And I was like, oh, it's okay. If you sing high-pitched while blowing into a balloon, then it'll float. And then Kimlon was like, oh really? Yeah. Kimlon was being supportive. They trusted me so much. I broke your trust. It's my- oh frick! See, my logic behind it is that if you have a balloon filled with helium and you inhale the helium, then your voice becomes high-pitched. So if you need to blow up a balloon in order to make it full with helium or any air that's lighter than air, then you sing high-pitched into the balloon. It makes sense. Yay, thank you, Fairy. I'm glad we can place the fairy room right before the boss. So cute. I love their antenna. I really hope this dungeon results in a reward that we need. It and is like, unfortunately, I see where you're coming from. Slightly. Oops. I wanted to use spin attack. Ooh, chamber stones, just kidding. Turn around. Thank you. This boss was super fast when we originally did them. I can't- they're lasting very long right now. Okay, there we go. Link looks so serious. Yay. Fill up your hearts clear. Surely we'll get a piece of heart for that one. Oh, that's- we got the secret seashell. Thank you, Dampe. Where'd you find this thing? What? We also got a piece of heart. Jump scare. 2 prizes in 1. You've got a knack for this stuff. I'm itching to see how you'd handle arranging a dungeon from the ground up. I'm thinking I'll throw together a thing where you can arrange a dungeon however you want. No! No parameters! If you sing low-pitched into a balloon, then what happens? Then it'll sink, because it's heavier than the air. It'll sink in the air. Key Hunter. Free. Open slot, open slot, open slot, open slot. Okay, I guess... Shovel 1. Shovel 2. Okay. Let's do the ones that are shovel 2 and not free. I don't know if these would actually give us prizes. And also I'm scared of having no parameters. Let's do this. Key Hunter, I hear you. The treasure chest tiles aren't too close to the locks on that one chamber. That's the point. Your job is to make a path using all of them. Remember to put some other chests in too. We don't want to lock yourself out of the rest of the dungeon. Oh my gosh. Arrange. Let's just put the boss... Let's do hamburger boss again. Let's put the boss there. We need to add at least another chest because there's 4 locks here. Where's our entrance? Let's do this. Entrance. And then... get a chest here. And there's stairs. I feel like I could like make this really efficient and cool, but I'm just trying to make anything. I'm just trying to make anything that works. Let's connect this path to... This is a chest spawn in it. Let's just say this is a left. Shovel 2. This is a simple room. I love this room. Let's do... Can we have something that is a chest and a stairs? Ugh. What about in the ones? Okay, this one has chest and stairs. Let's go to the twos. Sure, more chests couldn't hurt. 3 with one going down. I'm so stressed. Okay, I'm fine. Everything is fine. Let's do it again! The puzzle! 3... Going to the right. It is the best room. Put that puzzle in every dungeon, yes. Every time it's possible, we must do it. Let's do... I'm running out of horizontal rooms. How is this possible? Oh no. Oh dear. They only let me use each room once. I can't I can't fill it with the puzzle. That's so sad. Let's do... Oh, 2? Like this. I didn't mean to make it symmetrical, but it ended up symmetrical, which is kind of weird to me. I love this useless crystal as well. Let's put this useless crystal. I'm sure we have enough chests to make it through the dungeon. Let's do it! I think the idea is to go here first, and then go back to the right, and the stairs will take us to the rest of the dungeon. I was like, why aren't the rooms connecting? It's because we need to put a bomb here. I think the dungeons are much more compelling when, they're not modularly designed dungeons by me. But it's okay. This is fine. This is a different kind of experience. I really have never really played like custom levels. It's a cute idea, but I guess like something I would want more is like being able to keep the theme cohesive, like be like, oh, it's gonna be like the whole thing is a water dungeon or the whole thing is a lava dungeon, but like you kind of get to choose a little bit of everything using this kind of modular creator, which could be nice, but I feel like I would want to design something more cohesive and in aesthetic. Do you think we have enough keys? I wonder. I hope so. Ooh, fishy. I wonder if we could get like some of those ice rooms. And if like those rooms would only exist because we have the fire rod. Like, I wonder what the limitations are on the platformer side-scroller rooms. This mode is great for a certain type of person, you're sure? Yeah, I agree. I think I'm not the type of person. Excuse me. I'm just so overwhelmed by the UI. And like the reward of playing through the dungeon that I made is not high enough feeling to me. Cool, 50 rupees, that's pretty nice. Compared to 1. The red tunic is growing on me. I'm liking it. I am enjoying it. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Let's go... We don't have the boss key yet, so there's not really any point to going to the right side. Puzzle time! 2... Wait. I did it. I figured it out, but I missed. I hit the middle instead of the bottom, but I figured out the 4 hits. I did. Thank you for PP. We hit the one in the middle by accident. It was an accident. Again, not really any points to going to the middle room yet because we don't have the boss key. Okay, we don't have to do the rest of the rooms. We can just go. That's messed up. That's so weird. We have 2 whole extra keys. Is this what any percenters are like? Is it I don't understand. Hello, Borger. I'm back. With a red tunic this time. Oops. Owie. What? 2 hits? That's messed up. Maybe we're gonna stick with the red tunic. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a new chamber. And nothing else. Alright, Dampe. Tell me which ones I should do. Bombs away. This bomb's primed with a couple chambers already. Now it's your turn to stuff it with powder, chambers. But don't worry, that fuse isn't lit. You got time to figure it out. What? Let's do... the fishy boss again. Let's assert our knowledge of puzzle to turn this way. I didn't make an entrance. Never mind. Let's do a straight up entrance. And then let's do the most simplest we can. This has a locked door, but I don't have a chest that comes before it. Can I just do like a stairs to the right? What's this room? Let's see this room. I'll try to choose different rooms so that I'm tempted to choose the rooms that like I already know how to solve them. So like there's not that much drive for like novelty here. But I'm gonna try to choose different rooms so that I don't bore us to death. Alright. There are tiles without chambers placed on them. You want me to do the whole thing? I thought you just meant make a functional one. No. Okay. I'll put it like that. Oh my gosh. Dampe, you're asking too much. I can't do this. Oh no, I can do it. Okay, it's fine. Well, I'll put my favorite stingray guy. Let me move this here. I'm stuck. I don't know what's happening. I'm so stuck. Okay, let's fill out the top of the puzzle first. The top. We love fairies. And then we need one that has 4. It's a lot of locked rooms. I need more chests. These kids with their low attention span. No. Yeah. This UI, I don't know how to make it any better anyways. Okay, let's do this. We have some stairs. Now, why would you change how my stairs are connected if you were gonna say that that stairs is connected to that stairs? Just stick to what we had before. No. No. How do I change? You're getting sleepy? Alright, yes. I hope you have a good horizontal. Thank you for hanging out. I'll choose a different entrance, maybe. Good night, good night! I hope you can hang out for game night tomorrow. No worries if you can't make it, but would love to hang out with you. Good night, good night. Katsu is having a time. Yay! Alright, see you at game night. Bye. My brain hurts. Sure, I'll fight this guy. Okay. I need like an end room. I don't know what's gonna be in it. Another chest, sure. This is... I think the... I think the parameter problem that I'm having is that I don't want to fill up all of the tiles. It's too many rooms. Why? Why are we doing that? Let's not do that. Oh god. Okay, 4. Big slime. Let's do this fighting guy. And then to the top right. I'm having a blank time, yeah. What is this? Oh, skeletons and like a bunch of cracked floors. This one is a pull, and the things coming apart. I don't really want any of these rooms. This one's a simple one with like, with pots, but I'm just gonna put this one. Take up the space. It's... oh gosh. It's just really a problem that they're making me fill up all of the things. Oh my gosh, okay, okay. Let me complain a little bit longer and we'll survive. We'll make it. Fairy. Fairy is our friend. 2 going to the down. Let's make the simplest. It's like, okay, the thing is like my brain is so overwhelmed. I want to only choose the simplest rooms ever in order to lessen the load on my brain. But then when I choose the simplest rooms ever, it makes the dungeon boring. So... but then I also have to choose a certain amount of rooms because they want me to fill up the entire bomb. So, you know, I think there's just a lot of issues going on top of my attention span and aversion to this type of UI experience. I like the color dungeon stuff. I'll put that. Okay. Let's go. I'm sure this is solvable. It's blue, so it must be solvable. I think I go left first and then I go to the stairs. I don't think we're gonna finish all of the collectibles today. Since we only have like 30 minutes left. Oh my gosh. But I am looking forward to game night. We'll play Peak. I think I was like... I think I sober chilled last week. I think I'll have some funny drink tomorrow. Some soju. And I should have some, like, ice cream or some sort of good dessert. Yay, keys. I have to check what's in the next room just in case it is the nightmare key. Soju. I love soju. We might go to a comics con this weekend? Or just in general in some time from now? I think there was one in San Diego like last month. One of my... Oh, this weekend. Ooh, I hope you have fun. One of my friends from college went to the San Diego one last month, and they live in San Francisco now. And so they were like, "Oh, are you still in like the LA area? I'm passing by because like I'm gonna be at SD Comic Con." I don't know how to fight this person. And then I was like, "No, I'm not home. We're on a road trip to SF." And then, so we're like in each other's areas. So it was too bad. We couldn't meet up, but maybe one day. Yeah, we were in each other's areas. They sent me a message that said 2 ships pass in the night, and I was like, yeah. It's aimed at more mainstream than anime. Never been to it. Like mainstream comics, like Marvel and DC kind of comics. I've never been to San Diego Comic Con. I don't know if it's necessarily the type of media I'm into, but it sounds like a fun event. But yeah, I don't know if I know enough like comics, Marvel and anime and everything. I see. You got eaten on the mountains? Oh my gosh. Hi, Starry. I will play for the first time tomorrow when we play. Feel free to join us. Maybe one day pass, yeah. I have 3 keys. Is there a chest in the upper room? I don't think so. It's my funny crystal room, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Let's go down here to go get some more chests and then be on our way up. You were thinking of going to TwitchCon this year pretty soon, but you gotta decide if you want to. Yeah. I want to go to TwitchCon some year, but this year it's pretty soon. I don't know if I don't think I could go this year. Maybe like next year or something. There's a lot of conventions that Kimlan and I are interested in going to that are kind of being pushed to next year. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of conventions that happen in like August, September. Ooh, that worked out for us. But yeah, I do want to go to some conventions. It's just like, I don't know if we can go this year. We kind of have some vet stuff that we want to take care of for Nemo. We'll see. The Kamkatsu panel realm. I don't know. I wonder what panels I'd be interested in going to. If I went to TwitchCon. I really liked, in high school, I went to journalism conventions and... because I was part of the newspaper in high school. And we went to journalism conventions, and I really liked listening to some of the panels and stuff and learning some stuff. Even though, I mean, some of them ended up not being as interesting as, like, their description, and I'd end up falling asleep in them. But some of them were more interesting than their description said they would be, and I do like that aspect of conventions. Just see the cosplayers outside. Yeah, true, to see the outside gatherings. I went to some cosplay gatherings when I went to Anime Expo all those years ago. It was intimidating. I'm very shy in big groups. But it was cool to see all the different cosplays and stuff. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to open that. We'll go left, actually. That's useful, actually. Because we don't have the nightmare key yet. Excuse me. I was thinking of TwitchCon because, one of my coworkers that I saw at training last week, or that I met at training last week, had a water bottle from TwitchCon, last year. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's coming up. You always get anxious and overwhelmed, but it's also nice because it's usually pretty queer-friendly and nerdy and stuff. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate getting to exist in nerdy spaces like that because it's just like the ratio of like socially awkward people is quite high and it makes me feel more comfortable as someone who is socially awkward. I wonder if this one takes less hits because we have the red armor, or if it takes the same amount of hits because we're using a different weapon. The ball. I didn't pay attention to how many hits it took the first time. Alright, oops! Boss time. I feel a little sad about this, this aspect of the game. I feel like it's kind of cheapening my experience of the hand-designed dungeons as well, just because I'm having to go through the rooms and bosses, like, more times than I wanted to. Or, like, more times than was intended. The nefarious anglerfish, yeah. Because at first I was like, oh, this was a cool boss, I really like how they introduced it by having the 2D section with the cheap cheeps. And then now I'm just using it as like a placeholder. So I feel a little unfortunate about that. What is that? A plus bombs effect. Apply it to a chamber for a deluge of bombs. I'm not sure I want to do that. What are you here for? A range? Treasure vault. The vault needs treasure. Stuff those tiles that have treasure chest marks with chambers that have chests. And you want me to fill up the rest? Or what? Wait. Go back. Return to menu. I wanted to see what this looked like before I arranged it. To see if they really want me to fill up the gaps. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, is this real? I feel like maybe it's not required. Okay, I'm gonna act like it's not required. Put a simple stairs and see if they give me an error. Stairs. Sure. The other side, let's put a chest. Sure, this one is one I haven't done. Okay. Now we have to fill up the middle with chests. Let's do one like this. And then 2. Anyone that has stairs. What is this? I don't know what's in this room. Let's find out. A 3 with simple puzzle. A 3 that's on the ground. Okay, here's the stairs. What's wrong? Oh, it doesn't have a chest in it. I need one with a chest in it. I just also wanted one that has stairs in it. This room is scary because I feel like it's one way. I feel like I can't design with this room. Because I feel like you can only go from right to left. Or from top to left. Like, you can't... Just because of how the moving machine works. I don't want to fight these guys. Okay, let's see if there's something else we can use. Sure, let's grab this one. And then the top right one. More puzzle. Okay. Bottom left one. Okay, now I feel like it's okay if I don't... If I don't use the ones I don't like. I feel like it's okay. I'm sure I'm not missing anything. Any, like, enrichment by not choosing the enemies I don't like. Let's do this one. We only have a few options here because we need one with chest. What's wrong? Check. No nightmares. Please. What have I done? Oh my god. Now, how do I do that? Okay, let's replace one of... Oh god. Borger. Borger only takes 2 hits. Let's put, a stairs. And then I need a second stairs in here. In the area. Do I have a top right one with stairs? It needs to be stairs and chest. What about this? Do I have a top one that has stairs and chest? Yes. This one. Let's do this one. Remove. Okay. Check. Why is it still flashing green? Okay, okay. There's gotta be enough chests because they made me put a bunch of them. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Let's go here first. Ah. I like how they keep resetting my ocarina to my Y button. Even though during the dungeon I'm changing it to something else. And yeah, I did like the different theming of the dungeons. Like, as we explored them during the game, but now I kind of feel like mixing and matching them isn't super satisfying to me. I don't know how I don't know where the stairs are in this room. Oh, is it gonna appear? Okay, there we go. You need to defeat all the enemies to make something happen. Alright, first stairs of the dungeon. Here we go. Hello, Cheep Cheeps. Next. I don't know if I really have a use for rupees anymore, but it's nice that we're collecting them. Whoa! I attacked them while somersaulting. Awesome. Small puzzle. I think the sound effect of this puzzle is also very satisfying. Like someone mentioned before. Wow, we're getting so many rupees. Okay. Go, Link, go. I wonder what co-op IRL minigames I'd like to play. Like, I like ones- I like, I guess it's called asymmetrical co-op games where, different people on the team have different information. Like, maybe someone has a blindfold and the other person has to do some navigating for them or instruction giving to them. Or describing. You want a co-op puzzle? Yeah. Same. I need to ask you and, like, keep talking? Yeah. Yeah, kinda like that. I was about to say I need to ask Sweet and Kimon to play that game again with me because I want to get all the Steam achievements on it. I think I'm only a few Steam achievements away. Split Fiction, the recent one like that? Oh yeah. I haven't seen very much gameplay, but I've heard about Split Fiction. That's cool. I like when co-op games have asymmetry with like the roles and stuff. I feel like it's really interesting design compared to like always playing co-op games where like everyone always has the same actions they can do or like same options or same information that they're working with. Exactly like Keep Talking, but real life, yeah. Alright, I think we're approaching the end. You think good escape rooms incorporate that, but it's bits rarer since it's hard to design. Yeah, it makes sense. It does seem harder to design like asymmetrical or like different informations and stuff. But it does make it so much more compelling. More mechanically interesting than just everyone having the same options. Borger demolished. Treasure vault clear. Okay. We got another chamber. Now he has new challenges. Okay. What? Shovel 3? Stair decision. Passageway central. What the frick? Y'all, I am struggling. I think I'm going to do one more like this one. And then I'm gonna go outside and walk around and see if our seashell sensor will detect anything for us. Yeah, not quite completionist friendly. I can't believe there are so many pieces of hearts behind this, to be honest. At least this one it looks like we could, like, be a little bit more scarce on the rooms. Like, we don't have to do so many rooms on this one, maybe. But I need to get stairs. I need, let's do this one. This is very tough. We'll say hi to Shy Guy again. So we need a stairs. Where is even the entrance? Okay, entrance. Let's just make it move from like bottom to top. Can I get a right stairs and chest? And then a bottom stairs? And then I need like a room with a locked. Oh. Oh man. I felt pretty good about the pacing of this game until this point, basically. I do see like what Sweet mentioned, where like maybe the pacing would be a little bit better if I visited this like between dungeons every so often. But then I wonder like if we would have had fewer options and it would have been harder to put the dungeons together because of having fewer options. But it would have also been less overwhelming maybe. So I don't know. It seems like I think the conclusion is just that this is not my mechanic that I like. Let's grab our bow and arrow for this. I'm sure I'll feel very enriched by the final dungeon being hand-designed. Compared to my freaking silly modular pass the requirements for dampe. Ah! Okay. Oh, come on. I wonder if the red tunic only affects our sword. This still feels pretty long. They should have made I forgot about doing roll goal for like 2 streams long. Oh my god. And in between that, fishing for the freaking Hylian loach. I did feel like Twilight Princess was really long, so I was very surprised when we looked at the, like, hours of games list, and, like, the streamed games list, and it wasn't super high on it compared to other Zeldas, even. Huh. Come on. This one is charging me too much. Just open your eyeball. Oh my god. Something recently made me feel like I was playing Roll Goal. Oh, it was like navigating some ice mazes in Four Swords. Me, Kimlan, Sweet, and Starry played Four Swords on NSO over the weekend. Excuse me, and there was some ice, like 1 block wide ice paths. So it was like ice mechanics, slippery movement, but then it reminded me of Roll Goal because of just like tapping the control stick or the D-pad or whatever it was. I think I was using the D-pad. Especially with games that, like, I guess, like, Game Boy games and DS games where you wouldn't have had a circle pad or a control stick. It feels better to use a D-pad. That. Alright. Cool, very cool. Hi, Goombas. They did give us an ice one. Now, I'm wondering, like, yeah, if we had done these custom dungeon things before we finished the 8th dungeon, like, I guess we wouldn't have had the 8th dungeon chambers as an option. But would we have not also gotten that? The ice side-scroller, since we wouldn't have had the key item for it to be able to solve it, probably. Whoa, this room is tiny. It's nice when you have an actual ball controller thing. Like a joystick or like a ball, like you roll the ball. Like I've only ever had that like you roll a ball in like an arcade maybe. So I don't know when the last time I experienced that was. Some arcade game probably. Ooh. This looked like it was cutting it close. I almost like... Ooh, water stairs. I almost didn't have enough keys. Looper! I'm gonna have to come back through those stairs. You've never had that? You only know, like, the first or second Sonic arcade games that ever existed had that control scheme. Oh, huh. I don't know if I've ever seen a Sonic game at an arcade. Oh, I think I need a bomb. Like, I've seen them and played the Mario Kart. Wait, I don't know if I need a bomb. I don't know if that did anything. I played the Mario Kart arcade games. But I don't think I've seen Sonic arcade games. Yeah, I wonder what game it was that I played that had that. Arcades have some neat games you wouldn't have thought existed. Yeah. I like seeing random rhythm games at arcades, but I'm usually too, like, overwhelmed by newness to try the rhythm games that I don't know well. Shy guy. But like I play a lot of like Taiko at the arcade and DDR. I've played a little Guitar Hero if they have it, but like there's always like the random arcade games. I mean random rhythm games at the arcade. I'm just too shy to try. Arcades are loud. I'm glad I'm gonna be taking ASL in a few weeks. I hope that goes well for me. I will be shy meeting new people IRL, but I think it'll be good. I should try to make some friends. You want to go, but you want someone to take. Yeah. It's fun to hang out in arcades. What does this ASL sign mean? I don't know. Thank you, MJ. So at work, like I was talking about how we have like so many assistants now that we have enough assistants to assign one assistant to stay the whole shift with a teacher. And that's like super not what it was like when I first signed up for this job a year ago. And I was like thinking about it at work and I was like, wow, there's so many people here. Yay, piece of heart. I was like, wow, there's so many people here. Like, this is so different than before. I want to text the person who was my friend about this and tell him about this, but now I don't know. He hasn't replied to my last text to him, so I don't know if we're talking. But it just crossed my mind because he left the job like around spring break this year, and then I'd be like, I'd tell him interesting updates about stuff that happens at work. And we'd hang out occasionally, but I don't know, it kind of ended weirdly. I'm sure I could shoot another message if I wanted to, but I don't actually know if I want to. Okay. Let's take stock of what we have. It's about time to end. I do want some time to chill. I've been so asleep. I need like awake time to chill. I need a jigsaw puzzle or something. We need 3 more seashells. No, shoot. We got the seashell from dampe, so we need 4 more seashells from outside. And we need 5 more pieces of heart. 1 of which is outside, and 4 of which are with dampe. Let me write that down. So, outside. And then with dampe. Okay, so outside we need 1 more piece of heart. And 4 shells. And then dampe should have the last 4 pieces of heart. Imagine he just gives it to us as like a heart container. Let's see. Let's look at what this is like. So we finished shovel 1 and shovel 2. We have not done shovel 3. This looks very... Like, now that they're not, like, fill up a shape, I'm gonna... Whenever they're not, like, fill up a shape, I'm gonna try to just make it as simple as possible. But it still ends up being kind of complicated sometimes. I don't know how many of the free ones we'll have to do, but, like, it seems to make the most sense to me to do the shovel 3 ones first. We'll have to continue that next time, though, because my brain is fried. It's like... I guess what it feels like to me is that this part, arranging the dungeon, is more like the puzzle. Because they're like, okay, here are the requirements. You have to have a stairs here, you have to have a chest here, here, and here. And it's like, okay, then I need to make my rooms connect nicely. So choosing the shapes and components that make it work are usually, like, that's usually like the puzzly part. But then actually doing the dungeon, or like actually going through the dungeon, just feels like I'm just trudging through it, because it's like the rooms are not anything new. And then, like, the order of which key we unlock and which section we unlock from getting that key is not meaningful in the same way that a hand-designed dungeon would be. So I get it. I get that these arranging challenges are, like, little puzzles in and of itself, but I just think going through the dungeons is not fun. It's not rewarding enough at all. Your niece used some sign language as a toddler, and you think she still likes to do those few ones like hungry, thirsty bathroom or something. Oh, nice. I need to learn some of those as well. I only know like cold, like this. And Kimlan and I use done or finish a lot. Just to say, like, we're done with something and can, like, we're all ready to go, leave somewhere. I think ready is like this, like 2 R's. And I know how to introduce myself and finger spell. But I would like to learn more about how to communicate in general with more sign language. So I'm excited for the class. I'm really not sure where else I could get seashells, so I'm concerned. Oopsie! That's not what I meant to do, but let's see. Is there a good place to save? I like saving in the town, but first, let's see if this... Oh! What if the last piece of heart that we need from outside is in the seashell mansion? I just don't know what the reward is. Let's see. Like, we have a reward at like having all of the seashells. I don't know what that's gonna be. And then we have a reward at like 40, which we've passed. What is it gonna be? Raise your sword overhead! I shall grant you new power. What do you mean? What? You got the Koholint sword. You should put your name on it right away. What? Whoa! We have new sword powers. What the heck? Koholink. Yeah, we'll put our name on it. Cool. Ooh, I've got a sword beam. Oh, okay, now I don't have a sword beam. Frick. We only get the sword beam at full health. But it looks like our sword is just generally stronger. It has like a blue... You wanted to write Koholint, but your hand said no. Is this new? I wonder if this was the special sword animation you were thinking of, En. Caught sword, yeah. We only have a few more things to find. Too bad this was... Well, this is cool. But too bad it wasn't a piece of hearts. I'm very confused on where that could be. This is new. Oh, okay. Apples. We gotta eat apples. Ow. I feel like we really ran around the whole place today, so... I'm gonna take a good close look at the map that's zoomed in and see where a piece of heart might exist. Excuse me. We did find some shells in the water today. So that was... Maybe I need to swim into this channel. I don't know if I have. Because you can't swim under the bridge, and I keep meaning to swim under the bridge, but you can't do it. I'm gonna go there, and then we'll go save the game! Oh, it's not what you meant. Oh, okay. You remember some high-pitched sound effect when you hit the enemies. Huh. Yeah. I'm sure if we played the Game Boy Color version, then it would be more recognizable, perhaps. I can't go under here! No. Maybe if I jump off the bridge, it will let me. Or there was a stairs on the other side. Yeah, I like when things in games feel powerful as well. Like, there's that stairs over there, but I wonder if we can go from here. Yeah. Is there, anything here? I don't see anything. Alright, well, the search continues next time. Let's go to the town to save. Oh my god, I really don't know where else. It feels like we've gone across this whole map a lot of times. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I love the next episode song from Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's really catchy. Aw, Marin, no. Does this shop have any more stuff? They have a chamber stone. Again? I wonder if those are, like, if there's a limited amount. I didn't count chamber stones as, like, one of the collectibles we needed to get. Or like, I didn't explicitly ask about it. I feel like, Sweet, if you saw anything about it, you'd say so. But I don't know. Like, what does that even mean? There was a next episode song you were thinking of the other week. What was the next episode song? Alright, I'm gonna save. Whew. My brain is fried. You know what I want to make? I want to make a game that expresses what it feels like to have ADHD and autism brain and try to navigate a UI. Just like, it doesn't have to be a good, fully fleshed out game. I think it should just be like a game that's like an experience. Like one of those like kind of surrealist games. I want to make that. Was that Hylian shield always there in the shop? Yeah, they started having that at some point. But we have the mirror shield now. This is a browser game that's very ADHD. What is it called, if you know? Okay, yeah, I'd be interested to see it if you posted in music. Sweet. Same guy that made the password one. Oh, huh. Yeah. It would be like... Oh man. I'd have to think of specific things to include in the game and game mechanics and stuff, but I feel like it would just be an interesting way to portray my experience with struggles of UI and stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Stimulation clicker. Okay. Huh. I am continuing this game. We're gonna just... Oh my god. Okay, so... We're missing 4 seashells. We do have the seashell sensor on. Maybe we'll just have to, like, look at the list. Or, like, Sweet said something about maybe putting together a map of, like, where they all are on the island, so that we could at least walk around the island and try to sweep, to find the last 4 shells and last outside piece of heart. And then we'll have to finish up the dampe puzzles and dungeons thing. It'll just be some going through the motions. And then I think next Thursday... Thank you, Sweet. So I think that'll be Monday. August 18th. And the next Thursday we'll do, like, the final stuff. I'd rather do, like, the final stuff starting at the beginning of a stream instead of, like, after a bunch of, like, brain-frying dampe dungeon things. So however long it ends up taking on Monday, we'll just do that. And then Thursday might be a short stream too. I just feel like I want to go into the, like, final endgame stuff without feeling like, oh man, I just did, like, an hour and a half of content that I don't like. Like, I want to go into it with a fresh feeling brain. So that's just a heads up for, like, how I'll divide up next week and stuff. Sunday, we have a movie night. We're gonna watch Camp Rock. I've never seen Camp Rock before. I know some of the songs from it, but I've never watched it. I have watched High School Musical. Like, I watched the series a few years ago as an adult, but I never watched, like, all of them as a kid. And I've just never seen Camp Rock at all, though, so I'm interested in seeing what's going on. I do enjoy Disney Channel movies, so if y'all can join and want to join, that movie night is happening. And as usual, we'll have some Friday night hangouts tomorrow as well. Oh true, yeah, summer camps and stuff. Yeah, DCOM, Disney Channel original movie. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Here's my friend Heart Kirby. Good night. I'm gonna go melt and do a jigsaw puzzle and maybe have some ice cream or something. Good night. Bye. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bye.